Watch the harassment, guys. Watch, you want me to make this lady on that floor talk? I think she went inside. I could have made her talk for you. Watch. You want to watch something interesting? Oh, the flash is on. We gotta shut the flash off. It's no good, guys. See? I'm making her talk now, look. The one with the blue shirt. I'll make her talk. Shut off. Can't turn on flat camera. Light is still being... Okay, let's shut it off. Watch, guys. I can make this woman start talking. Watch, listen. I'll make her talk. Listen. Watch. See? Listen. The closer I get to her, the more she starts talking. When I go away, she doesn't talk. She pretends she's talking on the phone. Watch, when I go away to the other side, she shuts up. Because I get out of the range, out of the area. Watch how funny this is. How the noises are. It's like it's a machine, man. They turn people into machines by chipping them. It's a machine. They're idiots, these people. They're such idiots, man. So stupid. Once I take this chip out, they're gonna be chipped and uselessly. They're not gonna get anything out of their chip. They'll have no chip to connect to me. It's funny, I'm gonna walk right into this building too. They're gonna trip. They're gonna go, hey, what's going on here? How come we don't sense this guy anymore? Listen, the kids are getting prepped to come this way, even this guy. And a plane. They're coming to create the noise. Watch. That lady up there, see, she's not talking anymore now. Listen. Watch, you want to start talking on the phone again? Watch. The closer I get, the more the conversation, her voice you're gonna hear it. Listen. Listen. Listen to how fucked up this is. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna hear her voice somehow, some way. Listen. Unless they paged her, told her not to say anything. She's just moving her big fat ass. And we get someone following me. This big fat ass one sits here. Watch. They're trying to correlate the noise to hit me with it. Yeah. What did I tell you? Sooner or later it would start. She made some kind of noise. So now I'm close range. You can hear the kids over there. Watch how this machine works. Look. We got a crackhead. So they gotta tease you somehow, some way with something. We need a cigarette, guys. We need a smoke. So we can get back up there and do some work. And tomorrow we do something else. We need a smoke now that we know who we are. The kids have to make noise. We gotta get those chips out and it's finito. C'est fini. Once the chips are out, it's done. Oh, she's talking again. Listen. I'm gonna show you some interesting stuff today. Listen. So you can hear the noise going tuck, tuck, tuck. Not all of it. It's like in spurts. Because it's a program. You're supposed to hear a certain amount of it. A certain tone. Now somebody's gonna come put an envelope in the office here. It's closed too. It hasn't been open for a while. Look at the charade in order to pace by me. Look, she's coming. Watch. It's funny, ain't it? It makes me laugh now. Let's go bum a smoke off our buddy over there. I know him. Let's hope he has one. There we go. So once we get the microchip out, guys, everything will end. Everything. We won't be connected to these guys anymore. They won't know anything about us. This guy has one. Nah, he looks like an asshole. He won't give us one. Fuck him. Cards. None of these guys would be connected anymore. It's all a chip. It's a chip that connects me and them. It's just a chip. That's how they know where you are, when to come to you, how loud to talk, how low to talk. It's all about the chip. Without that chip, none of this would be possible. None of these correlated noises with my surrounding, the cars. You know, it's funny. I get a lot of calls from targeted individuals. And I understand what they're saying, and they're right about a lot of things. But the main thing, you can be targeted, but the only way not to be targeted is to take out the chip, because then they don't know where you are and they can't do anything to you, right? Think about it. If you take out the chip, what do they have? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Once you take out that chip, I'm just gonna throw the garbage, watch. Some kind of garbage. Please do. Or that should just stop there to be in my way. Because I look so beautiful today. Soon without the microchip. And it's all over. She didn't throw any garbage. It's disappointing. So these guys, that's how they live off. They live off my microchip. If I didn't have this microchip, they won't make a living. They get their monthly 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 apartment, everything because of my microchip. This is what tied me to them for the last, I don't know how long it's been, 20 something years. Now we're gonna go properly to get appointments with ophthalmologists and get them to check out our eyes. Now they're trying to charge me money. I have a OHIP card and they're trying to charge me money, some of them. They say this is not covered, you have to pay 90, that's not covered because they know I have no money. You know what I mean? I mean, give me a break. This is Canada, I have OHIP, it's covered. Doesn't matter. If I go to an ophthalmologist and he checks out my eyes and he lies, he's in big doo-doo. He could lose his license for that. You know that, right? That's lying. That's altering information, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Look how they went mad, the cars. So all these guys, they make a living off me, off this microchip. They couldn't possibly, you know, all this driving, all this walking, they're making it, they're getting a monthly check out of this. It's not a little bit of money either. It's a lot, especially for, you know, the kind of work that they're doing. All they have to do is whenever they get called, whenever it's their turn in my area or I'm in their area, to pace by me a couple of times and the job's done. And they get $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, I don't know how much for the month. So what ties all this is one thing, guys, the microchip. You take it out, it's all done. There's nothing left in there for them to do. They can't be tied to me anymore once the microchip's out. You see how this is going? So I'm getting teased with smokes over there. People showing up with cigarettes and taking forever to walk by me. They walk slow like this, look. So I have to go follow them in order to get it. And they see me look back, they disappear. And then another one passes by really far in front, like really fast in front, so I can follow him. I won't do that. But I'm doing pretty good. I only had 5 today, so I had about 6, 7 yesterday. So that's why you gotta cut down. You cut down for a week and then you can dump it. You know, you cut down the nicotine level. But when you think about it, all that ties all this madness around me is the microchip. You take that out, they won't know where you are, where you're going. It's finished. It's finito. The whole game is over. That so many people of the city are trying to push so hard to keep going. Once those microchips are out, everything is finito, everything. These guys won't have a job anymore, they won't know where I am, they won't need to drive around anybody anymore to drain him of his energy. Microchip out, finito. That's it, that's all it takes. Taking that chip out. None of this would exist anymore. I'd come down, I won't see any of these people. I won't have anybody stalking me, you know. It took me a while to understand that's what it comes down to. That's what ties me to them pretty much, nothing else. It's that microchip. Now, I don't know if there are any in my body. I know I have those 2 in my eyes. When I look at them, they move. Look at those 2. They're going to move now, the couple, the kids, as soon as I looked at them. So they wait there covertly. They pretend they're talking or fixing the bike because I'm not looking at them yet. As soon as I look at them, they feel it. Then they get up. They start walking. So this is how this works. So it's the microchip. It's the only thing that ties me to all this moving, noisy machine around me. Nothing else, guys. Nothing else. That's it. It's making my life a miserable nightmare, and it's making these people rich. One little dot in my eye, in the optic nerve. It has to be in the optic nerve because that's where information is transferred. It can be in the retina. So, you take that out of there, it's a fini. All this. They won't know where you are, when you're leaving, when you're coming back. There's no base that has you tapped. They know everything about you. They know what to throw in your way. Nothing. All this underground world that I experience will disappear. There were two snaps. One snap for me to find out that there's a dot in my eye creating all this, and the other snap is taking it out. That's pretty much it. It's a very simple game. But you have to find out what's causing all this. Took me about a year. I actually figured it out about 6 months on. I remember in March I bought a one of those, but I didn't know it was in my eye yet. It was in April or May, I think. So it took about 8 months for me to find out that it's a microchip that's tying me to all this. And another 4 months, 3-4 months to solidify that idea, to really know 100%. You know, it was 2 months ago, I think. I was looking at that store over there, Food Basics. And every time I looked, the door opened. I was like, what the fuck's going on there? And then my brother appears all of a sudden out of nowhere. And he tries to block me over there by the bank. Once I realized that my brother's trying to block me, and I knew he was trying to hide something. I know the reason why he came to block me is because he's trying to hide something, but it was too late. I already found out that when I look at them, that's the time the movement happens. And it's not just here, guys. You see that far building over there? Like, I would look all the way to that one. I could actually make things move in that building. That's how far it goes, the microchip. It's funny. I don't know what it's made out of, but that's how it works. You know what I mean? So that's how I prove to myself that it's in my eye. And now that I know that it's in my eye, all I have to do is find an ophthalmologist to take it out. And if that doesn't work, I will figure out a way to take it out myself. Even if I have to take out one eye and get blind in one eye, I'll pull it out. I'll prove that there's a microchip in it, and then I can save the other one. I'll do whatever it takes, guys. If in the end, it's going to take me pulling out both my eyes in order to get rid of this, I'll do it. So it's a mathematical equation. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't lose. I have that personality. I have to win. So, but let's hope we can conserve 1 or 2 eyes over there, you know? Let's conserve the 2. If we can't, we'll do 1. But 1 is better than nothing. So, it's the only way out. We need to smoke, guys. We gotta go bum a cigarette of somebody that will not ditch us. This guy doesn't have one. He's just making it look like it's one. That's what they teach him. So they want to see if I'm looking at it, so I can Jones. So he holds the phone in a way where it looks like a cigarette from far away. These are the tactics. It's funny, none of their billboard shit is working. None of their psychological warfare is working. None of the garbage. Nothing's working anymore. I just don't see anything. It's blank. I have one goal and I want to get to it. And that's it. But now we have another small goal, guys. We need a smoke. We need a cigarette. Yes, Star, how are you? All this charade will be over. None of this will appear anymore. One little dot in my eye. Can you believe that? Amazing, eh? 2 small dots in my eye will change everything you see in front of you. Will take you out of this nightmare and put you in heaven. The bus driver won't know that you're here, so he releases the brake. It's all about the microchip. Without it, nothing functions. This is what empowers them. They know where you are and what to do with you, to cap you, and surround you with this noise and movement machine. Otherwise, it won't exist. It is, oh, they get my best friend over there to smoke. This guy on my floor, he loves me. My neighbor. So it's a teasing time. But that's all it takes, guys. That is all it takes. Who we gonna bum a smoke off? Microchip out. Everything is finished. Everything. Boy, I got some people with some nice hair over here. Anybody got a spoon here? No one?
How are you?
Good, how are you? You were what?
You're the wrong guy.
So guys, we take the microchip out, that's all done. It's very simple. It all goes down to a microchip. None of this shit will appear. All this world will disappear. All of it. All of it. All of it. None of it will appear anymore. So what makes this world appear, this underground world, which is illegal because it involves stalking and everything, but what this underground world brings with it, the cops, everything controlled. It's a built-up world that appears as soon as you get your microchip. It comes out of nowhere. For me, I didn't notice a difference because my own fake parents raised me in a certain way to accept that world, to be prepared right into it. Slowly, gradually, and surely as I grew older, from all the parties at home, the noise they made, everything, and no contact, the same kind of looks I see outside, I had them inside from my dad. So it was a preparation from when I was a kid to go right into the microchip without noticing, when I got the microchip, this weird world that surrounded me. They were prepping it slowly without it. So now I take out the microchip, none of these punks would appear. They won't know where I am, they won't be brought over. I'd come out into the world here with not many cars around, completely different world. It changes your whole world around once that chip is out of you. That's it, that's all it takes. That's what it's about, the busyness, the noise. My microchip is tied to all of it. They won't even know when to honk without the microchip. Never mind finding me. It's an automatic program connected that makes them honk, makes them move. It's all about the microchip, guys. If that's out, all this is out. The truck, the noise, the movement, the harassment, the running, the teasing, everything, everything. Most of these people that are doing this to me, if the microchip's out and I pass by them in public, they won't even remember me. This is how this works. Only the ones, obviously, that know me from the building or from the neighborhood, they know what I look like. But overall, it's all about removing it. If I remove it, I won't stay here anyways. I'll go live in a different country where nobody knows me. So this guy pretends he's waiting for the bus. He's angry now that the bus passed, didn't pick him up. Bullshit. It's a charade. The reason for him to stand there is to be in my way in the pace and walk, and the bus to pass by doing this. So it's a setup. It's a world of fakeness designed to drain you of your energy. You know what I mean? This girl just ran around like that. Those things are supposed to anger you and provoke you. You'd end up beating them up. You go to jail. But doesn't work with me because I know how this world functions. I'm not the kind of guy that would take out his anger and concentrate and channel his emotions into the first thing that pokes him. But you got to understand where those needles are coming from. Once you realize they're coming from that base, you go straight to the base, you eliminate it, then you eliminate all the needles. But that's how it works. And if I don't get to take that out, you can never get rid of this nightmare. You have to take out that little dot, which will eliminate all this. All of it, all of it. All of it, guys. All of it. All of it will disappear. All of it. She's running over there too now. So the pacing is 3 times. You have to see them. Once, twice. If another time is bonus. 2 at least. Fluorescent shirt. So, my job for the next, as long as it takes, is to keep showing up at the same place. Because every place I walk into, back in the days when you don't know this is happening to you, you run, you go 1 place, 2 place, 3 place. Every place you pass by, it goes on pause when you're there so they can apply the ritual on you. And then you move on, that place goes back to life. Whatever, the workers, whether they're real or not real, don't matter. Whether they're real people or whether they were put there for you, it don't matter. It's besides the point. The point is, when you don't have those chips in your eyes, none of the experiences that you experience from people mistreating you and stalking you and the noise, you'll experience without the microchip. Regardless whether you're meeting the same people again, they'll probably love you. That's how it works, because they're not sent there to make money of you and told to do this to you and coming close to you and feeling your chip. That's it. This is the divider. This is that dot that makes my life a living nightmare and makes them money by abusing me. It's this chip. Once that's gone, everything is gone. Should have bummed the smoke off that guy. It's too late. So this is it, guys. This is it. What brings in all these people. That's why I see a lot of dogs on leashes around me. It's whoever designed this world through this microchip is trying to tell you you're on a leash. It's much worse than that. I wish